2-foot piece of rebar. Perfect. The last time I was here, there was only this little piece of rebar, but it looks like someone hammered this in. And this seems safe enough. I mean, it is a 50-foot drop, but this would hold me. I have my other piece of rebar that I bought yesterday. I'm just gonna hammer this in right next to it, and we'll double up the strength. And it's in a good position, so this should hold. Yeah, great. Always gotta have this if I'm coming out climbing, fishing, whatever, it's all the same. Bowline knot, I'll just do it right over there, that's fine. And I'll have this one over it too. Alrighty, as long as these don't slip up, which I don't think they will, we'll be good. With these 2 pieces of rebar, I trust this rope enough where I'll make at least 2 trips. So I'm gonna leave some stuff up here like my cooler, just be safe with it, take my time. It is a little bit slippery here at the beginning. You know, once you get down that first step, it's not so bad. I'm just trying to put as little weight on the rope as possible and avoid all the sloped rocks if I can. Just use it like a staircase. It's been years since I've been here, years. A lot of you probably recognize this place from my old videos. All right, so I originally came out here to use some swim baits, but the waves behind me are just way too big. So instead, I'm just rigging up a fish finder rig. Look at this kelp greenling I just caught. I don't think I've ever seen one this big before. This might be the world record kelp greenling. Today I've got some food that I'm gonna prepare with my catch. Hopefully I catch something. And man, this was the place where I did my very first catch cooking camp. Right down in that hole, right down there. Yeah, that was literally about 6 years ago since I've been here. But I see something strange, 2 waves coming. I look at my GoPro, it's about to get smashed by a wave, so I'm gonna go try to save it. That was an unexpected rogue wave right there. All right, well, I'm filming one more time and it's not morning yet, but I just wanted to show you this little thing that I'll be sleeping in tonight. It's a 2-person emergency blanket. Six years ago, I didn't even have a girlfriend. Now I've got a wife and 3 kids. I didn't have anything really going for me except the YouTube channel. And thanks to you guys, look where it's grown now. I got like a whole line of merch. YouTube channel's over 1 million subscribers, still going strong. This is like a YouTube career, which I never even thought was possible. But for those of you who remember this video, I mean, if you're still here, what a journey, right? What a beautiful place. No one was in the parking lot this morning, so we got this entire area to fish by ourselves today. No pressure. We should be able to catch something to eat. Even though I'm going for rockfish, I'm going to start off crab snaring because I know on this side of the cliff, it's all sandy. So I've got big old sardine in there, squid in there. I'm going to close it up, cast out, and while I fish, I'll let this soak for about 10 or 15 minutes. Let's see what's out there. First cast, make sure our drag is tight. Cast out to the lightest spot possible because I know that indicates that it's sandy. All right, that should be sandy. And since there's no current, and since there's no threat of some big predator fish eating this snare and running with it, I'm just gonna place the rod right here on the rocks. Just like that. And we wait. Now I'm probably not gonna mention this on many future videos, I just don't want it to get redundant, but before I start fishing, I'm gonna be casting this castable sonar, and I'm gonna be scouting a couple spots, one right in front of me, and there's another point on the other side, and I just want to get an idea of how deep it is because we're going to be fishing the bobber rig, and I need to know how deep to set that bobber stopper. Also fishing a new rod today. This thing I keep in my car at all times. It's a new travel rod made by Fisherman's Life. Testing a prototype, but so far so good. Love it. Caught some yellowtail on it already. 4 pieces. You could put it in a check bag, but yeah, keep an eye out soon. These will be out in no time. All right, 8 foot. Let's get a clip on and cast out our sonar connected to our phone. So this sonar connects to your phone by Wi-Fi. It's got to be in the water to be working. So once I cast it, it'll connect and I can start scanning. So I'm just going to scan here, and 1 second, we should get a reading in just a minute. You just got to, you know, be careful you don't drop your phone into the water. So that's what it looks like. It's about 18 to 20 feet. It says there's some fish there. Is this cheating? I don't know, but this is going to be a secret that I use that you know from now on. By the time we're done with this, we should be able to check our crab snare. Man, the longer I stay out here, the more excited I get. It's so rare to have a day like this. Like literally 98% of the days of the year you cannot fish out here like I'm about to. So let's check this snare, tie up a bobber rig, and get out there. Oh yeah, we got a crab. Ooh man, this bait is gut. Oh geez, I only need to leave this out for 5 minutes. The bait is almost gone. Little small rock crab, female. Wouldn't keep it anyway, but it looks like it would be short, so hook shot. Let's cast again and then go fishing. Always really intimidating for me up here, especially how much water is moving, how cold it is. You fall in here, man, you're probably out of luck. It is beautiful. Look at this pool. I never ever see it like this. See the water coming in? Yeah, it's gonna be hard to swim against that. Alrighty, new fishing spot. The first thing you always gotta do, if you got a crab snare and you got things to set up, cast out the crab snare, let that thing soak. I just hope it's sandy out there. Oh! Snapped the snare. What happened? Oh, the bail closed on me. It happens, y'all, it happens. All right, well, no snaring then. Let's do a couple casts. First cast with the bobber. 20 feet down. Fisherman's Life travel rod. Let's try to get something. All right, let's see what we can do. Gonna let that thing sink. Watch that bobber. And man, I have never, ever fished here before. This is the first time I'm fishing this spot because it's always rough. It's always being washed over with waves. I'm just gonna let that thing sit there. Got my sunglasses on so I can see it because it's polarized. And let's see what we can get. When that bobber goes down, we know we got something. Oh man, these waves, they are scary. All right, let's get another crab snare on so at least we can get something to eat. Man, this wind came out of nowhere. It's a little bit more protected over here, not by much. I cast out the bobber and I'm watching that while I get another snare rigged up. Here's my second snare. And this is the cool thing about either snaring or using the bobber. I'm just watching the bobber as I'm doing anything, and if it goes under, I can just run to the rod and grab it and pull it up. This is how the bobber looks floating in the water. And it's about as clear of an indicator as you can get whether or not there's a fish on there. That bobber stopper on top with the bead and the bobber, if anything pulls it, that bobber stopper is going to stop that bobber from going up. And when it pulls it down, it's going to pull down. So just got to watch it, and that's it. Now we got squid bait. I'm going to do another crab snare. I'm going to cast out farther at the end. I think it's sandy there. I really don't know, but we're going to find out. Hopefully don't get snagged, and I won't cast so hard so I don't break the line. All right, let's see what's over here with the crab. Anything going on? Let's find out. We got crab, baby. It feels good too. Damn. Bet y'all never seen one of these. Look at that. These are scary looking. Look at this thing. Woo! I don't even know how to hold this one. Oh, his claws are so long and sharp. Damn. Yeah, he could. Oh man, I don't know about this guy. He's trying to like pull me up. Gosh, just so instinctually they're so smart. That's like a kelp crab. Scary, weird looking thing. Red. That's like what nightmares are made of right there. Probably my least favorite looking crab. Cool design though. They sit on the kelp. I don't know what they eat. A little small to keep, but that's a male too. You can see his apron. Well, crab. Damn, y'all. Tough. Tough bite. I've only caught two things in my life here. A big kelp greenling and a lingcod. Nothing fishing here. Last pull with the snare, and I'm going back to the danger zone. We got a crab on. Another small rock crab, feels like. Exactly what it is, small rock crab. Just a baby, just a baby. Behind the back. Sometimes it's like that, man. It's tough sometimes. Let's see, it's 1:12. Been out here since 8. Not a bite, not a bite. Oh, yeah, it's slippery out here. Thank goodness that wasn't into the ocean. Damn, well that'll be a little uncomfortable. God, hella wet now, sheesh. Oh no, I just cast over my crab snare too. It's falling apart, y'all. It's falling apart. I may have taken off my toenail also. Ay, ay, ay. Dude, I just said that this is the last cast and then I'm going home because I'm wet, I'm cold, and I just got a huge Dungeness crab. I don't even have to measure that thing. That thing is big. Wow. Dude, I was not expecting that. So what I wanted to do was try the crab butter in a sandwich. So I'm gonna do that, but man, this crab doesn't look like he's the healthiest. He's been in some battles. 6.5 inches. That's a nice crab, man. Hey! Well, I might as well see if I can get another one, right? I got the bobber out there just praying that it gets bit, but my hopes are not very high at all. All right, let's get cooking this crab. Oh, I hope he didn't crawl out on me. Where is he? Where did he go? Where is he? Hey, dude. What you doing, man? Get over here. That's a nice crab. It's time to eat this crab, and that means we've got to dispatch it. Today, we're gonna be doing it the curb stomp method. And that way, you hold all its legs, you hold its 2 claws,
You clear your fingers away from its eyes, you find a sharp edge, and you curb stomp him. And he's out. Oh, his claw fell off. This is the crab's pancreas, so I've been told. All in here, around the sides. People call it the crab butter, some people call it the pancreas, some people call it good, some people call it disgusting. I used to hate this stuff, but last time I tried it and it was really good. So I'm gonna give it another try today as a sauce on a sandwich. Now cleaning the crab, we want to take these off. These are the gills, also known as the dead man's fingers, which I think I called lady's fingers last time, which are actually cookies. But just picking them off as close to the body as possible and discarding. And this was the mouth. We can take the mouth off just by pulling it off. And this is the apron. We can just fold that up and pop that up too. And that is some of the crab butter that we're going to be eating down there. So I'm going to peel off all this stuff here. But for the most part, we're going to leave this on, and I'm going to give us a scrub. You can see this crab is a little dirty. It's been a while since he's taken a bath, but all this could be clean and white if you scrub it down. Now for the shell here, when they eat, there's something in the mouth that tastes very bitter. So you can push down from the mouth, and this sack and upper jaw will come right out. I don't think you want to eat that red stuff there. It's like filtering all the sand and stuff. Well, we're gonna give this a try. I don't know how good this crab is. He doesn't look the best, but yeah, we'll see. One reason some people might not recommend eating this, and I don't necessarily recommend eating it, is because that the crab butter, what I'm going to be eating, has the highest levels of domoic acid when it is present. Now, I haven't heard anything from the biotoxin hotline about domoic acid, so it should be safe, but to stay on the safe side, this is probably going to be the last crab that I eat the crab butter from. Now, this area is basically connected to the ocean, so I'm going to take some ocean water, about half enough to steam it / boil it. So I'm going to throw the crab body in just like this, just fold up its legs. You should fit perfectly in the pan, in the pot. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna give this about 12 minutes. Okay, it's been about 15 minutes now. I know it's done. Don't even have to look, but might as well. Ooh, that looks great. I took the crab off the fire. Now I'm just getting some garlic prep before I put the bread on the pan. I'm gonna toast the bread a little bit. Now we're just toasting up the bread. Step 2. Now let's get some of this crab out of here. Let's see, still hot? Yes, it is. There's the crab butter. Let's get the crab itself out. Put it straight onto these rolls. Nothing like Dungeness crab, man. All right, I'm just gonna put a generous amount of meat on each side. There's the crab butter. Sweet, so it's a good one. I can't wait. I gotta try some of this with the garlic butter. Now we're gonna throw a little avocado on there too. Hopefully this is a good one. Let's see, let's find out right now. Yeah, it is, it's a perfect one. Now before I throw that avocado on there, I'm just gonna pour a little bit of this butter sauce on top of both of them with put some garlic on there too, and a little bit of garlic. Now on top of that, I'm just gonna put a couple slices of this avocado. On this side, I'll do the same thing. Okay, this one here is good to go. Only difference with this one is we're gonna add this crab butter. All this. Apparently, we're gonna find out if this is good or not. Never had it like this before. Man, we're just gonna do the whole thing. We're just gonna throw that whole thing on there, okay? And see, there it is. Boom. I'm not too sure about this, but I'm open to it. All right, before I give you this taste comparison with the crab Pancreas, never thought I'd be eating that. Just wanted to say, without this camo fleece long sleeve with pockets and extra pocket, I would be freezing out here. This is a large size. I'm 6 feet tall. I weigh 165, 170 pounds, and I put this over a hoodie. Perfect extra layer, available at fishermanslife.net. First, the control. Let's try the crab sandwich with no crab butter. That's good. When I'm done tasting the other one, I might throw in some blackened seasoning in here because the bread is pretty sweet. It kind of takes up a lot of the flavor. Adding a little bit more of the saltiness to that sweet would be good, but that's good. I like the crunch from the bread. Avocado, you can barely tell it's in there. Mixes perfectly with the crab. That's an 8.5 out of 10. You get the garlic also. Ooh, that's good. I can eat that whole thing right now. Now this one, I'm just gonna go in for it. Now these two sandwiches are exactly the same other than that crab butter, that crab Pancreas. So here we go. Way different, way different. Not bad. Let's see again, let's try it again. It's good, it's really good. I could see how so many people who comment say that it's so good in a bowl of rice. But the risks of eating it versus the great taste of it does not outweigh the risk to reward ratio. I'd rather avoid it in fear of losing my memory permanently or dying rather than eating something good, even occasionally. I don't know. I don't think I'll be eating it that often anymore. This was just a test, but I'll remember this day forever if I never eat it again. And you were here with me in the same spot that we did our first Catch, Cook, and Camp episode. What a beautiful day. I'm gonna add some blackened seasoning to this. I still got enough for a couple more sandwiches. I'm gonna cook them up right now. Dungeness crabs save the day. Ooh, this is delicious, man. I want to pour more of that butter on here too. Peace, y'all. Man, a little bit harder to climb when you got literal butter fingers. Almost there.